A former assistant prosecutor in Kent County charged with causing a crash that injured a man nearly 2 years ago is finally on trial.
Josh Kuiper is charged with reckless driving causing serious injury and moving violation causing serious injury for the November 2016 alcohol-related crash when he drove the wrong way and hit a parked car.
24-hour News 8 7 Dean's live at the Kent County Courthouse with what happened during day one of the trial. Evan.
Brian and Sue, good evening. Kuiper and his defense team aren't disputing the fact that he caused the crash or that he was driving recklessly. The issue at hand here for the jury is really quite narrow. Were the injuries for the man in the wreck enough to cause serious impairment? Those are the key words that the jury is going to have to think about. Daniel Empson was injured in the crash. An orthopedic surgeon who oversaw the treatment of Empson testified today that he suffered a fractured bone in his shoulder. It was recommended he wear a sling for 6 weeks. The doctor also testified that this type of injury typically takes between 6 to 9 months to fully heal. But under cross-examination from the defense, the doctor did say the fracture itself had fully healed after 2.5 months. A physician assistant who treated Empson also testified, as did Empson himself. He said the injury impacted both his home life and his job, particularly while he was in that sling. He also said the injury impacts him even to this day. Take a listen to what played out on the stand. Here's first Empson and then the doctor at the end of a lengthy back and forth with the defense.
I still haven't played golf. I still haven't gone skiing. There's other stuff that I haven't done in the last couple of years just because I don't feel quite as comfortable, I think, as I should be to do some of that stuff. But try to throw a football or something and I get a little twinge.
And just to be clear, you finally admitted it was a minor fracture.
Yes, if I'm forced to admit one way or the other.
Thank you.
I would say that, yes.
Now, Kuiper is not charged with drunk driving in the case because a breathalyzer or blood test was never given. We later learned that there was one GRPD officer fired, 2 others suspended for their roles in an alleged cover-up while responding to that crash. Now, once the prosecution finished calling witnesses, the defense asked the judge to make a directed verdict, putting it in the judge's hands himself. He said he would rule on that request, but not today. That'll likely happen before the jury makes its decision or afterwards. That's something that could happen as early as tomorrow. Reporting live at the Kent County Courthouse, Evan Dean, 24-hour News 8.